Welcome to part 2.
Hey, bro.
Oh, hi.
What's up?
Oh, I'm just live streaming right now.
Can I get water?
I have water.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Can I get a bottle? About $1?
No, thanks. Okay, and anyway, good morning. It's part 2. I got an A220 on the way. Got an A220-100 on the way.
Have a good one, bro.
You too. We have an A220-100 coming in from Salt Lake City. It's the A220-100. Okay, she is on approach right now. So we have over there, we have Maryland 1 about to take off in just a little bit this afternoon. Hope you guys are in for some exciting plane action here at LGB. We are not at LAX like we usually are, so over there we have Maryland 1 special 737 back. Okay, we're back because well, this my streaming device wants to act a fool. So we are at one of America, what they say, America's coolest airports, which is Long Beach Airport. Over in the distance, you can see a 737-700, a 737 MAX 8, and the special Maryland 1 livery. All right. The A220 coming in from Salt Lake City, flight 1116, is now on final approach to Long Beach Airport. We'll be arriving in 3 minutes. Good to see you too again, Dad, and hello to you. Hi. Good to see you here on this beautiful Tuesday afternoon. Actually, it's the first day of school, but also the last for some of my friends out there. Yes, we're wishing all the seniors that are graduating in 2027 all of the best, and that I hope everything goes well with you. As you can see in the distance, let's go and turn our attention to the A220. We're in the shade. We're not in the open sun. See over there. I'm gonna just slightly adjust. Hold on. Okay. Never mind. Oop. Hi again. All right, we're gonna. Okay, there she is. We're gonna make sure it's. Oh, we got arrival. Okay. Stay with the A220. There she is, coming in from Salt Lake City. It's flight 1116, and it's the tiniest of the A220 family. This is the Dash 100 version. There's a Dash 300 version, but only if you go to San Diego or San Francisco. Alright, there she is. Delta A220-100. She will head over to the gates here at LGB. Alright, we got a Cessna Grand Caravan coming in from Catalina Island. That's one of my favorite islands, actually, as a matter of fact. I've been here. We're gonna, alright. We're gonna stick with the A220 right now. And she's actually super early today. Unlike the other times we've seen her at LGB. Let me see if we can spot her again. There she is. She'll be heading to gate 9 here at Long Beach Airport. Stick on over to her. We did see a Cessna Grand Caravan, or Cessna Supercargo Master Plane, which will be landing on either 26 right or 26 left. Alright, Southwest Max 8, also starting its pushback. Let's see if we'll even see her today. Let's go back to flight radar. Let's see, we did just see her. Its actual registration is November 9er 187. It was actually brand new to them in like, what, 2002. So, wouldn't really surprise me by like an inch. Alright, A220. Oop, there's a dragonfly here. Whoops. I guess that's cool. Anyway. Anywho. We got another helicopter. We have another one. Southwest Max 8 now pushing back, trying to struggle with it. It's heading to Houston Hobby. Yes, there's 2 airports in Houston. There's one which is the George W. Bush Intercontinental, and there's Houston Hobby. All right, there she goes into the gates over there at terminal on the other side of the terminal with Southwest and just that overall. We should be hearing that caravan fly. Oh, never mind. That plane isn't actually pushing back. Or as I thought they would. But it just popped up on radar. It is 11:54 a.m. about to be afternoon hours. And then after the A220, we're gonna say goodbye, and we're gonna see you all again later. There's that A220 again with Maryland 1. See over there in the distance. See that caravan? See if it's, no, it's not. That's not the caravan. Caravan's number 2 for our arrival, coming in from Catalina Island. By the way, I haven't been there. I guarantee you are going to love that thing more than I've ever known. You are going to really love it. Catalina is one of my favorite places. Like island-wise, it's a really beautiful place. They have a lot of things you can do over there in Catalina, and I'm sure basically, and accounting for it, has a lot of fun. There's a lot of fun things. You can go snorkeling with all your favorite sea animals. No, I'm not kidding. You can basically go snorkeling with them, and it'll be the coolest thing ever. I did that like 3 years ago. Man, does it feel different. We also have a 737 MAX 8 that should be landing. Estimated arrival is 12:33. Here she is, coming in from Catalina Island. See if we'll zoom out. There she is. We got airport ops coming by the viewing area. They always do their inspections of the airport's operation. And yes, so you can tell by over here, because I'm at the viewing area, where you get some really unique stuff. But also last year, no, it was 2 years ago, I saw a MUA one, which is their Hawaiian themed special livery, honoring the Hawaiian people and the Hawaiian Islands. That one isn't here, but I did see it twice. Saw it in here in Long Beach, over in San Diego. Before I started my live streaming thing, my Bob. Before all that even happened. All right, that 737-700. It was only built in 2009. I did not know such thing was built in 2009. We also have that special livery. Let's go back to it. Show you again. There's that special livery. You can tell by the tail that it is indeed a special livery. We also have some more arrivals coming into runway 30. We also have flight 851 coming in from Chicago Midway, not O'Hare, Midway. That one's flight 851. We also have the Oakland flight coming in from that same city on the MAX 8. Flight 2834. We also have one coming in from Dallas Love Field on the 737-800. Estimated arrival is 12:54. We have the other one coming in from Sacramento on another MAX 8. Should be a gate 1. We also have another MAX 8 coming in from Phoenix, Sky Harbor. You're over there, it's super hot, and I wouldn't even recommend plane spotting in Phoenix right now until, I would say about like around the fall, is when it's much cooler. Not that much of sun. There could be some sun, but I'm not really so sure. Also, what's funny about LGB is that this airport is super deserted. There is no departures right now, but there will be some departures later on today, I'm hoping. Okay, so it's 11:59 a.m. I think school's about to get out soon. If you're in high school, congratulations on your final year. Not a lot to be said about your finale, your final first day of school before the dawn of the new millennium. Okay, where did I even pull that from? Okay, before the beginning of the dawn of the new millennium, that you're going to be starting the next chapter of your lives, going into something really cool. I don't start school till like what? Till like next Monday. But mine is at a later time. And I have to, well, basically the good part about it is that I basically don't have to, well, basically I start at a later time than most people would. So you can see over there that if you watch the behind the scenes video on YouTube, you'll know that this airport, you zoom out, you can see all of the departures over there, by the way. This, mainly 90% of it is general aviation flights. But there's only one cargo operator, which is UPS. Man, I wish we got a Atlas Air or Atlas Air or Kalitta Air. That would have been pretty cool. That would have made this airport even one of America's whatever. One of America's favorite airports, the plane spot. But they can bring him here because of the city's the city and the FAA's noise limits. So we're not gonna get that anytime soon. It's just a bummer. Let's see. Departures. That one's actually heading to Las Vegas by 24:33. Estimated departure is 12:37. Yeah, I don't trust anyone around my stuff. I don't trust a singular person. I am not kidding. Okay, so over here we're near a dealership. Is this even a dealership? I have no clue. Because you can tell by over here, it is an because you can clearly tell by all the cars they're not parked correctly, and plus the viewing areas like parking lot is like starting to fade away, which is honestly the most surprising of them all. Because I honestly wouldn't even expect to see that. Alright, did Maryland 1 pop up on radar? She sure did. She was actually delivered brand new in 2005. But we don't know if she'll even leave early. But anyway, okay, you know what? We're gonna have to stay here on the, okay. Let's see. So that plane popped up on radar. Oops, I did not mean for that to happen again. Wow, that was unexpected because this device sure does love to play tricks with me. Let's go back. Southwest, pretty much all of the planes haven't even pushed back yet. Let's see, got an arrival. It's the one coming in from Midway. But yeah, see if anyone else is watching right now. I hope some of you are. You should do John Wayne. No, I don't think so. With John Wayne, that one is even more harder of a task. Chris, I think what the issue is with John Wayne Airport is that there is basically impossible. You would basically have to climb a ladder. The fences are so high. Can't even feel a singular part of it, and they're not really like LAX or Hartsfield Jets in Atlanta. Don't really like any of that. Let's have another Caravan, by the way, on approach here. Also coming in from Catalina Island, because depending on who you ask, if you're gonna go to John Wayne Airport. No, John Wayne is pretty nice. I would go down there. But San Diego, But San Diego and LAX here in Southern California take the cake for it. So it wouldn't really surprise me more to that extent. To that extent, I'm not really so sure if I were to do John Wayne, but San Diego, absolutely. I would 100% do San Diego, absolutely. I would absolutely do San Diego. We also have another Cessna Caravan. This one's a passenger version. There's two versions that okay, so that one, that one's almost flight 80. The one we saw was flight 90. Oh, I'm sorry, 91. See, that's the LA County Sheriff's Department. Because you can see over there. Let me pay my attention to what I'm talking about. Let me show you. Over there, let me see. That's a passenger Cessna Caravan. This one's different from the Catalina-based Catalina Flying Boats cargo airline. They obviously haul cargo with a bunch of companies. This one doesn't really tell you where it's coming in from. It's probably a private owner. There's that one. Okay, let's go back. See if we got any more arrivals. Nah, this is a bunch of general aviation nonsense. See, that one doesn't have a... So his registration is N600HM. Was delivered to them in 1995. Interesting. Because why did I not think of that? Yeah, that Southwest Max is long far away. When is that Southwest plane gonna leave? It should be leaving soon. They did say estimated departure was like 12:30. Because after that, holy cow, when are you gonna leave? Holy moly. Because if this camera dies, we're gonna have to take over use the phone as our only option. Let's see. Anything else in the chat? Now doing John Wayne Airport is a cool idea, but what cost would it give me though? Let's see. I don't see that. Let me see. Can you see the radar again for that other Caravan? Alright. Let me see. That should be number 2 for arrival. Alright, yep, it's again number 2 for arrival. So after this plane, if you're like on Spring Street, you should see that Caravan like land. But I think one plane has to do a go around because I mean they are like very, very far apart. They're very near, if not close enough. Because I mean this airport is honestly, I mean that plane, one of them should do a go around because the Cessna Caravan's coming in. Would they even be able to execute the... Alright, let's go over to the Caravan. See over here. Zoom out. I don't see that Caravan. I see it. Go around. That's a go around right there. So she's going around try number 2 because of that Cessna. Wow. Wow. Okay. Let's see that plane again. I wonder how you're gonna do that. Oh my gosh. Yep, you're gonna have to really do another try. Holy crap. No, anyone expected that? I sure as heck didn't. Because that was not expected. That wasn't even close to being expected, so it's gonna have to execute a go around. Any of the airliners have not yet pushed back. Looks like they are facing a delay of some kind. If not, we're gonna leave. So that plane is gonna have to like retry on runway 26 left because, well, the go around didn't quite work out well. Let's go back. No planes have arrived. So who knows exactly? So it's now 12. It's now 12:13. And it hasn't even pushed back. It's supposed to leave at 12:25. So it has like 10-ish minutes. Let's see. Let's see. Oh man, that is crazy. That was crazy. Now, if you guys were watching, we just did have a go around with that Cessna Caravan that originally came from Catalina Island. Was forced to do a go around because, well, they were too close to each other, so they had to execute that go around. All right. Let's see. One has yet to push back. Let's see. We should be hearing that sometime soon. Let's see. This camera's not gonna last me so long. ATP Cessna Skyhawk. Okay, let's go see you on that Caravan. Alright, it's coming in for another try. I need to see the I want to see like what's going on with all these planes though. Okay, so with Delta, that's gonna take off at like 1, so we have a whole hour. All right, here comes Cessna Caravan for try number 2. Zoom out. See, I don't see it. Never mind, I see it again. Well, that was an unexpected turn of events. So it landed. Let me see. An LES. We're gonna see again. Let's go back here. So that one coming in from Catalina. 2433. See here. So right now the plane is boarding right now. It's first they're trying to get everyone on the plane right now before it leaves. And they'll be getting there early. So that's nice. So right now they are gonna be boarding. Go see the Delta. So we just had an unexpected go around because I honestly didn't expect a single penny of it. I thought it was gonna be something completely different, but they had, well, that Caravan was not on the list for go-arounds. That was not what I expected. That was not what I expected. So it should be so that plane is also boarding, and we'll be heading down here to runway 30. Both of these planes, one will be leaving at 1 o'clock, one is leaving at 12:15. Let's see, let's go back to Southwest. 12:25. So its departure gate is gate 7. Because, well, this airport is going to go under some significant changes, well, the next 1 to 2 years. So it should be completed by 2028 at the earliest, if I say so. Let's see. Let's go some chat. So yeah, this airport is a okay. I don't know how to say it anymore. But if you haven't subscribed to the channel, do so and give the bell some notifications. You'll be on your way. And just like the good old-fashioned people would say, come and get your subscriptions. I'm like, some people are like, oh, whatever, but I'm like, okay, fine. Have it your way, you know? You can, alrighty. You can go ahead and have it your way. No one's stopping you. I'm telling you, no one's gonna stop you. So right now they're boarding all the passengers onto Maryland 1 and onto the Delta A220. Because I honestly did not expect to see that A220, no, that Cessna to go around. That was something completely different. Okay, so we have finally one sign of action. The 737 is now pushing back as we speak. The Max 8, no, but it's a 700. We'll be heading to runway 30. Let's go check on that special Maryland 1. There's more LGB airport operation people. All right. All right, let's see. They're still boarding. We don't know when that plane's gonna leave, because I'm sure that it will. Now 12:23. That plane should be pushing back. That other one. That one's like 2215. So all the planes right now. Oh, Maryland 1 is pushing back as well. The A220 not so yet. Let's see, there she is. So we have a 737, we have two 737-700s back to back, one without the URL and one a special livery. We're gonna go with Maryland 1 This one is actually a pretty special tribute to the state of Maryland. They are actually the hub. They actually have the hub of Baltimore in Maryland, just outside of Washington, D.C. And also, I think it's also within the D.C. area. I'm not so sure, but you tell me on that. We're gonna stay with that one. We're gonna go over to the Southwest 700, taking off to San Jose. I'm not sure why it's like doing. Go ahead. Go ahead. I don't know what just happened. Oh, never mind, we're back. Finally. So my SEMO just loves messing with me. Alright, there we go. It makes the move down to runway 30. While trying to actually adjust my tripod. Everything goes into bits and pieces, and they decide to fall apart on me. Is that okay? Let me get some water. Okay. We also have a private jet as well. We also have this plane over here. It's a private plane. Show you again. Okay, so Maryland 1 will be second to take off. In this random turn of events. Alright, let's see, the A220 has yet to push back. Oh wait, never mind. They are still boarding. They haven't switched. So, as I said, LGB and SLCs swapped. See who takes off first. See who will go first. So it's gonna be the Cirrus G3 Vision jet heading to Chino. It's supposed to, it doesn't have any flight information because it's from a private owner. Let me go ahead and show you on over to that Cirrus Vision jet. Never mind, Southwest is going to go first before Maryland 1. Before the Vision jet. right, here we go. Maryland 1 is up next for departure. All right, Maryland 1 is up next. See, there's a Vision jet. Should be taking off anytime soon.
What are the chances the one guy watching is watching?
You are?
Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, no, I saw you set up, and I was like, because I usually watch the dude at LAX.
Oh, I'm going. Well, I might return back there.
Yeah. Yeah, would you say Maryland 1?
Yes, I did.
That was kind of cool, man.
Yeah, I know.
That was kind of cool. Yeah, keep it up, dude. I'll
Thank
follow
you.
Brother.
Thank you.
All right, yeah, I watched your shit fall apart on you too.
Yeah.
You're like, oh, what's happening?
Yeah.
You get it all figured
Yeah.
out. You'll get it figured out.
Yeah.
All right, hey, have a good day.
You too. That Max 8 that we just saw that wasn't gonna push back is now pushing back. Pushing back from one of the gates here. We'll be heading down to 30. Let's check on that A220. So I'm still in the boarding phases. Darn. Okay. Okay, we only have like what? Okay, it's 12:30 right now. I think it's on time. Well, let's see. That was last week. One of my fans. All here on a nice Tuesday afternoon. here at LGB. Let's see that. Let's see if that. Okay, let's see if. Okay, so there's two of them. But which one's gonna go? They look exactly the same. And also, what are even the chances of seeing that? There goes that Max 8 into the gates. The A220 still boarding right now. We also have some helicopter action. Look. I hear something. Alright, so that 737 MAX 8 should be making its way down to runway 30. I'm not even sure what was that. So this one's heading to Houston Hobby Airport. There's two of them. And this one's delivered in 2023. where it's still in the boarding stages. They should be able to push back. So if this camera does die, which hopefully, yeah, because it will, we're gonna switch on over to my main iPhone to do the rest of it. And I'm sorry if it's gonna be super shaky though. Because we literally saw a lot today. See how we doing in that chat. So that one's off to Houston Hobby. Oh, it's leaving early? Nice. They should swap it though. Though I don't know if you're even gonna be able to. So that plane is leaving early. Cool, I guess. Go around. You know, that A220-100 you see over there, gal? That is because, well, look at this. It's the smallest version of the entire A220 family. This one only being delivered in 2022. I don't know if they still make the A220-300s. I mean, they still do. But have they... But it has yet to push back. Because after this, we are going to go home. See if that A220 is pushing back. See? Okay. It's starting its pushback. Finally, I've been waiting. So we're gonna see the A220-100. This is heading off to Salt Lake City. It's flight 1116. Same flight number, same registration from earlier in the stream, but it's gonna be a nice little treat we get. Now you can see the rest of the body. It is now pushing back from the gates. That Max A coming in before the A220 departure. Wonder if it will even start moving, because it just pushed back. TSA aircraft. We also have a Southwest Max 8, but we're going to stay with the A220. See. But we don't know when that thing's gonna. We're gonna have to cut it short because, well, before the departure because, well, my camera's dying. This is dying. So when we get back home. But man, we had a lot of that. We had a whole ton of them. Okay, the next coming in from Santa Ana. Alright then, the camera's dying, so we're gonna have to switch on over to the phone. Like and subscribe for the next part. We're gonna have to cut it short because of the camera battery, but I'm gonna see to get a dummy battery, so we're gonna get let's see, that's the Southwest. Southwest 800 delivered to them in 2017. Let's see. You know what? We're gonna. There she is, the A220-100. Holding short. As for the A220-100, before it takes off to Salt Lake City with Delta. Let's see if it's gonna start. right, that will do it for today. Thank you so much for coming out this afternoon. Like and subscribe with your bell notifications turned on. Give it a like if you haven't yet. And we'll see you all next time. Goodbye.